Happy Vlogmas Day 3. This one will probably be kind of short. You probably noticed I've been titling these Vlogmas with a question mark, and that is intentional. I really don't have any plans on trying to make a video every single day, but I'm just going to do my best to make as many of them as I can, really. Trying this technique of just throwing up pretty much unedited videos so I can get more of them up and see what that does to my algorithm and see if you guys like it. And you guys can comment and let me know. So I'm just going to kind of catch you up a little bit on the last couple of days that I didn't post anything. Saturday, I went to my local farmer's market where I have a little permanent booth, and it's a little indoor thing. I think just because it was like the day after Black Friday and everybody was exhausted, we really didn't see any foot traffic, but it's pretty quiet there most of the time anyway. But I'm just, chatted with the other people that have booths there, and we just enjoyed each other's company. I finished making the little strawberry cow that had been pattern testing for Crochet by Jenna. I had read through the pattern and I had tested the bigger one, so it had already provided my feedback. I just had the last little details, the horns and things to show on to the cow just to finish it. So I did that while I was sitting there. And then I made a trip to Michael's afterwards. I needed to get more stuffing, and while I was there, I went and looked at the yarn because they have their buy two, get one free deal going on. So I did get 6 more skeins of yarn. Got some colors I specifically needed for prepping for this Toy Fest that's coming up in March. So I got 2 skeins of a really pretty pink color. I can't for the life of me remember what the name of it is now, but I'm sure I'll show it to you later. And I got one of rust red for like Charizard, Charmander patterns. I think it's also used on Vulpix. Right? I think so. I think it's also Vulpix. And then I got, what was the other one I got? Oh, it was green. It's not like sage green. Lichen? Was it lichen? Was that the one I got? It's a green color that I needed for several of the other Pokemon. And I couldn't find the sun-soaked color that I wanted, but I did see that Burnout Blanket Mystical in their yellowish color. I thought, you know what, that might be kind of interesting for some of the yellow-based Pokemon. Oh, the pink is for like Mew and Jigglypuff mostly. Sylveon, I think, also uses that one. But I'm going to turn this camera around. You can see him peeking out here. I used this Burnout Blanket Mystical on this little chubby Pikachu. Now, this was the smaller of the Aaron's Yarnimals chubby Pokemon Pikachu. She's also got a bigger one that matches the size of the other ones called Big Lemon. So I am going to make a big one. This guy will just be for a little bit of a lower price point. Her pattern calls for taupe as the stripes and the base of the tail, but I didn't have that one. And the one brown I do have, I don't like. So I just did black, and I think it turned out fine. So, but I think he's kind of cool in the mystical. And I still have a decent amount left. Let me find that. A decent amount left of it. So I think I'm going to try Zapdos with this too and see how that turns out. And then if I have enough left after that, do the big Pikachu. So that's going to be my plan. It's already 8:30 at night right now, so I may start on the Zapdos. I don't know that I'll finish it, so I'm not planning to stay up super, super late. Sunday I did not do anything because it was the start of my monthly cycle. And the first day or two is usually the absolute worst. So Sunday I sat in a chair, this chair actually, covered in this blanket, and drinking hot tea and with a cat in my lap, watching YouTube. That's what I did all day Sunday. I'm like way close to the camera. I'm holding it. I don't have my tripod, so it's like, I'm so sorry. This is terrible. I will at least get the tripod out next time. So yeah, so I think I'm going to work on Zapdos, or Zaxby, I think is what she calls them in her pattern. And just kind of relax, watching a little bit of TV before I go to bed, doing that. And if I finish it before I go to bed, I'll check in and show it to you. I'll see you later. Okay, this is going to be it for me tonight because it's about 10 o'clock. And this is what I have done so far on Zaxby. He kind of looks like a kiwi right now because he doesn't have any wings. I'm not 100% certain I understood the instructions on the feet completely, but they seem to have turned out okay. Oop! He landed in my yarn bag. And that's where he's going to stay tonight anyway. So that is it for me tonight. I'm going to wrap this up. I told you this was going to be a really short one, but it's 10 o'clock. I got to go to bed. I got to teach school in the morning. I'll see you guys in the next one.